If you're unsure whether you're going through a spiritual awakening, here are some common experiences you might be having. You may be feeling more sensitive and empathic. Negativity might feel completely repulsive to you, more so than it did before. So as a result, you have a strong desire to avoid negativity and drama. You might be noticing the us versus them tactics. You can see the separation and division between people, and you know that someone is causing it. You also know that division and separation is an illusion, but you find you can rise above it when you see people trying to be separate from each other. You recognise that all of life is sacred, from the tiniest bug to the biggest, strongest tree, so you might find yourself treading more lightly and respectfully upon the earth. You recognise the human labels we put on things and how they're not actually the truth. They're just ways we find of describing things. So you notice when people call certain things good or bad, but you might feel indifferent to those things, like nothing is really good or bad. So you might find that you aren't reacting as strongly to the things that other people label as bad. You could find your intuition is stronger, so you get more gut feelings and you're less led by your head and more by your body and your senses. You're being more authentic and honest, so you're not worried about what other people think. You long to be your authentic self, and any people-pleasing tendencies might start to drop away. You might be more drawn to isolation and introverted activities. You could also be experiencing fluctuating emotions, including lots of crying. You could be flitting between deeply peaceful feelings and an interconnectedness with nature to feeling utterly hopeless and full of despair. You might notice old memories and physical pains resurface. Now, this is so they can be healed and released. You could be experiencing dizziness and lightheadedness because you're opening more spiritually and you'll be using the upper chakras more. Now, grounding can help with these feelings and being in nature. When we use our upper chakras more and we connect to our spiritual nature, this must be balanced with being present in our physical body on the earth. We're looking to integrate our spiritual nature, but not escape the physical. And finally, you might be experiencing some new intolerances and allergies. For me, alcohol was a big one. My body just stopped being able to handle it, and certain foods like spices, for example, are something that I can no longer tolerate too much, and you might be finding the same.